I'm Lewis. Welcome to another episode of Brew Talking TV, and today we're doing a review on this lovely piece of drink here, Old Thumper. So let's have a quick look at the bottle. Okay, so at the moment we're looking at the bottle. Old Thumper. It says clearly on the bottle, a beast of a beer. It's 5.6% alcohol by volume. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's made by the Ringwood Brewery, which is in the New Forest, which happens to be a place I rather like to visit and camp. But you know, today we're talking about beer. You know, on the picture on the bottle, the artwork, it does look very beery. You know what I mean? You've got your oval shaped logo label. You've got, you know, face on picture of Old Thumper himself, the wild boar. You've got some information around the side. It's an award-winning beer from Ringwood, the heart of New Forest. On the back, it's got all the usual spiel you get on there. 2.8 UK units, 5.6%. Hampshire's New Forest was historically the hunting ground of legendary fierce wild boar, the prize kill of many an English king. Ringwood Brewery celebrates the heritage with a real beast of a beer, Old Thumper. It delivers a deep brown, strong ale with a spicy fruit hop aroma and a warmingly malty finish. This distinctive taste has made it a champion beer of Britain, popular at home and abroad. Well, I'm sure they've paid someone millions of pounds to come up with that. I'm not going to try and do any better. There's the bottle. Let's crack on and have a taste. Right, trusty bottle opener, pint glass. Let's go. Actually, can't really smell a lot from the bottle. We'll have another go when we get it in the glass. That is quite dark. I'll get a bit more of a smell now. Anyone that's new to beer drinking, young lads, right, and ladies, pour it slowly. You know, you don't want to dump it in. We don't want this looking like a Mr. Whippy 99 on top. Alright, here we are. Once again, pet peeve, look at that. Dregs in the bottle, don't fit in the glass. Right, so if we look at it in the glass, you know, that's sort of a medium dark. You know, one of my favourite drinks is Guinness, so I'm going to range it between sort of lager and Guinness. You're getting off quite dark there. The head on that, it is quite foamy. It's not a loose head. It is quite sort of quite foamy. Let's have a smell without getting too much of the head up my nose. Can't really smell a lot on that. It hasn't got a lot of nose about it. It has got, you know, your real ale sort of smell about it. It's quite nice. I can't really give you much clue on the nose on that one. You'll have to judge for yourself. Old Thumper, you can buy it in supermarkets. It's not a special brew. A special brew at something else. You know, it's nothing special. You can buy it from the supermarket. Let's give it a good taste. Now, I've had this before, only once before. I have to say I quite like this. It's got that definite ale, sour, bitter note about it. Yeah, it is quite a... it's hard to describe, you know, I'm not an expert in describing beers. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to use my words, the average man's words. None of this poncy, taste of flowers and damp stones or whatever. It's got a dry, sour, bitter taste to it, but it's not unpleasant. It's a nice taste, and yeah, you know, the aftertaste lingers for, you know, a fair while, but it's not unpleasant. It is a strong, it's what I like to say, it's an ale taste to it. tastes like pubs, in my opinion. It's what a pub should taste like. None of this lager business. That's for barbecues and outdoor in the summer. This is what I want when I come home. I want ale. It goes well, in my opinion, with food. Better than lager. I mean, lager is just for having a drink with your mates. Hot day. Ale is what you want with food. It's got much more depth of flavour to it. And this one in particular has got a real nice taste to it. I would recommend it, definitely. You know, if you're a someone that's new to drinking ale, you've never tried it before, you've only ever had your Stellas, your Fosters, Carling and that. I remember when I first tried ale, absolutely hated it. About the age of 15. My dad's always been an ale drinker and a bitter drinker. Hated it. Tried it again about the age of 22, went back to, and look, bit of a technical issue there. Ran out of memory on the camera. I'm new to this video in luck. What I was talking about is, if you are new to drinking ale, if you know you're a younger person or even an older person that's never tried it before, and you're looking to get into ale, your taste palate, it might not yet be ready for something like this. It is quite a strong flavour. Maybe you are ready for it. I don't know. If you're used to drinking something that's not quite as strong as this, like a lager, Stella, whatever, maybe try something not quite as strong as this. If you go back to my first video, Thirsty Ferret, that wasn't quite as strong tasting as this. Work your way up. If you don't want to, then don't. This is what I did. I started off with lagers as a young lad. You want to get tanked up. I can't, when I chill out in the evening, think, oh, I'm going to have a can of Stella when I get home. When I come home from work, I want something I can mull over. I can think about the taste of it and enjoy myself and relax. It's like wine drinking. You don't go and drink, you know, Blue Nun or something when you get home. You want something that you can think, oh, that's tasty, that, and you can relax and think about the flavours. I didn't go into this much detail on the Thirsty Ferret. I like it. It might just be a drink I'm having while I'm working or something. I don't want to think about it. Something like this, there's a lot more going on in the glass. At the end of the day, a lot more going on in the glass. It is a much better taste. As you can see, obviously, while we were sorting the technical issue out, I've had a bit more of it. This is good. It is a fine bit of kit. So yeah, I'm going to finish this off. I will see you next time. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a review on. There's another little drink I'm hoping to do a review on. I tried it recently. Maybe you guys want to go out and get this before I do the review. Hoping to do it within this week. I don't know a lot about the brewery. I'll get the history, talk a bit more about it. The brand is Jeremiah Weed. There are 2 drinks we can get in the UK. I had a quick look earlier on. I think in other countries they can actually get out. There's a whiskey, I think they do. But Jeremiah Weed, I've got a really cool glass that comes with it, and I'll be drinking it out of the glass. Show you the glass. We'll talk about that. Jeremiah Weed. It comes in sour mash. It's got a whiskey taste to it and root brew. Sort of almost like root beer, the American root beer. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's also sort of between there and ale and something like Krabby's alcoholic ginger beer. Something around about there. It is quite nice. We'll do a review on that next time. So tune in. Don't forget to like, share this video about with your mates. We'll get a little community going here. It's going to be good. I'll check you next time.